Hey Farmland, it's your friendly social justice warrior. And I mean, this Farmland. What the hell is going on? Look at this. This is paper thin. There's no, I can't count this as an entire, like a singular piece of bacon. This is just to make weight. But you're making it incredibly inconvenient for me to portion and cook it the way I need to. So you put this in the package just so you can make weight. What are you doing? And then the cut thickness, I don't know if you can see that from here, but incredibly inconsistent. Stranger to the raw pork and otherwise processing and packaging industry. I actually did refrigeration for them for several years. I won't name the name of the place. We did a lot with Huntman and Multivac and along those lines, so you can imagine where that was. We innovated. We would see a problem and we would fix it. We would change the equipment. We actually had companies who were building machinery for us. We were paying them to build it, coming into our factory. They were learning new things about the machine and then systematically changing their own stuff for the machines they were selling to other people. It's innovation. Now, I know other brands can achieve a consistent cut thickness from piece to piece and who have a consistent amount of pieces in each package every time. This, come on. And the inconsistency of the cut. Now, mind you, gotta say the bacon looks fantastic. Like it is good looking bacon. It's just you guys gotta put more into learning how to cut this. This is pretty sad. There are other brands who have achieved this consistently from package to package. The number of slices and a consistent thickness. You can do it. I don't know if that requires more trim or waste on your end, or if you gotta figure out something. Your Farmland, you got all kinds of other stuff going on with bacon. Put it in something else. Don't make us deal with that shit. Or change your equipment so that it can handle and be able to reproduce those cuts. Or upgrade. Who's really taking the loss here? Is it either you refuse to upgrade your machinery, and so you're passing on the inconvenience to us, even though you're charging us a premium for that product? Or is it just, you don't want to invest in the kind of mind that will come up with a solution, so you want to pay a bunch of NPCs to tell you yes all day and not actually tell you what needs to be done? Maybe you got to spend a little money on your machinery. I've worked in that world. I've seen a company who does invest in their machinery and who doesn't. And I've seen the result of that. So, I don't know, I'm a little frustrated to deal with. What am I going to do with that? That's not a singular piece of bacon. That thing's going to probably dissolve in the oven. But I'm not going to cook it by itself because it would throw off. I shouldn't have to deal with this. Figure it out. Look, I get it. You guys have your worries. You got your concerns with running a business, and you got your investments and your cost-benefit analysis on things and stuff, but this is the kind of oven I'm putting it in. And now, you might say, maybe I don't deserve to have that kind of bacon then. Maybe I should get a better oven, but you know what it really comes down to is how much you're charging me for that bacon and how you could produce a consistent product that would make me happier, but instead you're actually costing more than other brands who've got it correct, who figured it out, who've achieved the consistent cut thickness, because that's important, especially if you're. All I'm saying is that there's a lack here. There's a lack in consistency that is completely unnecessary, and it's indicative of a failing on the part of the whoever's producing it, because in the end, it really doesn't matter. I'm just gonna, whether I buy another Farmland pack of bacon or not, and whether it comes out consistent again, that'll be on me in the end. But this is how we fight back. This is how we say, oh, I heard that guy saying that Farmland, doesn't it? They put a little half-assed, flimsy-ass kit in there just to make weight, package weight, and, you know, really, what's anyone gonna do with that? Maybe you got some loyal Farmland customers out there who have been getting your bacon for years, and they just say, oh, that's just how it is, because that's all they know. But they don't realize that out there lies even cheaper bacon who can get it right. That's unfair to them. I guess that's why I came on here today. Not just trying to complain. Like, I don't care. I'll cook it up, I'll eat it, whatever. But I want other people to know these things about the world that we live in, that we don't always have to tolerate things just because they seem like they can't be any other way other than what they are. And that just because someone says this is how it is, and I guess is just willing to put up with that fact that that's just how it is, and they understand that, yeah, in my world it can be no different. Well, no, it can be very different. When you see an inconvenience or just something that just in a world of truth just shouldn't exist, I don't think there would be anyone that would request, I want you to give me a package of a bunch of nice thick ass pieces of bacon, then just give me one little paper thin slice that I don't need, that's just gonna burn up in the oven. That's what I want. Thanks. So I can do you one better. How about I offer my services to you to figure out a solution to this problem? I know my way around food, raw meat type of packaging industries and environments. I do ammonia refrigeration. I'm an electromechanical engineer, but technician. In the engineering realm, we can figure this out. I'm excited to do this for humanity because I think this needs to be done. Let's correct this injustice together. Because coincidentally, I may be looking for a job soon. I'm not sure yet, but it's a possibility. There's only one thing. I'm not cutting my hair, but I will comb it.